Give me
some Ingram.
It's the coach. This is the
Hell
2021
yeah.
season on EA Sports. Coming up, running back Mark Ingram, fresh off a big performance a weekend ago, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Baltimore Ravens. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens.
Shit, they seem fired up.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
The best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they're halfway home, looking good at a perfect 8-0.
And not much to complain about so far, is there? I'd have to say they're the best team in the NFL through the first half of the year.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. As we get a look at a guy who grew up in Florida, played his college ball, of course, in Louisville. It's the electric Lamar Jackson.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Here's Jackson to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay. And we get a quick peek at the Ravens starting offense.
Despite a rookie season cut short with a torn Achilles, Deontay Foreman showed flashes of being a big-time running back in the NFL. In college, he looked like a runaway freight train. A big guy that not many people wanted to get in front of. That didn't change in the NFL. Once he got a little bit of room and started to rumble, people had to make business decisions in the secondary.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. As we take a peek at the Oklahoma State product, their quarterback.
Go right off Red-Nosed Reindeer.
It's hard to be frustrated when you throw for nearly 400 yards, but I know he wanted to break that barrier. I think he got the pain eased a little bit when they named him NFC Offensive Player of the Week, though.
Yeah, when you get the award, you know you had the best week in the conference, you'll let it slide. But, hey, that number well within his range. You know he's got the arm to do it in this one. On 1st and 10, Rudolph.
Oh, damn.
To open things up. Jordan Reed was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. And the Buffet boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Rudolph. This one complete to Jordan Reed. Jordan Reed, 30,
Touchdown, Lions. Let's go, boys.
Detroit. Jordan Reed, 82 yards. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And it's now a 7-0 game. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Well, look now at the starters on the defensive side for the Lions. They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
But when you hold someone to just 6 points in a game, the feeling that you have among your team is you're not going to lose very many of those. That's the way to get it done.
Here we go now. 3,
On Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Clay Matthews.
Nice job, Clay Matthews.
In there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. And Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call because
all right, not bad, not bad. I got another long field ahead of me. That's okay.
It does work, but in this situation, the pressure got to him.
The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference. There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive the team towards a victory. Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? They completes it right side of the line.
Go.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
All right, that's all right.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And before they can get settled in here, time expires on the first quarter of action. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Baltimore after this. Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, as the Lions are in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out. Rudolph throwing again.
There you go.
It goes underneath to Ingram. Takes this to the 45. Not much space after that broken tackle.
Damn, all right.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Oh, Rudolph hit a guy wide open.
Complete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage.
This is I won't do it again. I ain't nothing to lose in this game.
The route that he wanted, running the corner, and usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
Catch, good.
Reed has it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a perfect.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Taylor Gabriel, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Gostkowski for the point after.
Fuck.
And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
You like you, dude, or else I would touch you right now. After this game, I'll touch you if I didn't like you.
Back of the end zone for a touchback. And now Baltimore gets
Defense, keep that shit up. Whatever you're doing, keep it up.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum? Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Partner, we're into the second quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you got going on. The only concern you have...
Nope. Another 3rd down stop. Let's go. Good job. Good job.
They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies and be able to get it done.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return, and the Lions will take over. And along with the rest of his offense, here comes Jordan Reed now. And we roll the highlights of the game he's had. You know, when we talk about wide receivers and how you shut them down, what about when you have a tight end like this having a game? How do you stop him defensively?
It really changes what you're trying to do because defensively you're worried more about the wideouts. Okay, how are we going to cover them? The running backs, how are you going to shut them down? But the tight end is that elusive, unique player. Linebacker cover him, cornerback cover him, safety covering him. Always has the advantage, usually has final answer against anyone who tries to defend them.
They go play action here on 1st down. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Rudolph. This will be caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Braxton Berrios with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. Pat, and I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Gostkowski the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
Now Jackson on 2nd down.
Oh, that guy was wide open. Okay, don't worry.
And he'll have it
I'm not too worried yet.
Almost to the 40 before being taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Okay, stay back.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Luke Kuechly in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. On 2nd down, Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, Jackson. On a heavy rush, and down he goes. Shane Ray in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Mason Rudolph leading this offense out for their next possession. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership.
Nice catch.
3 touchdown passes. That's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Touchdown. Let's get going.
It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Braxton Berrios in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
Oh, yeah. They ain't say you got shit on me.
And with time running
Now
short here,
halftime.
they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where you see the final score there. Cam Newton leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we head north to Minnesota. Check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And they were losers in that ball game to the visiting Cleveland Browns. Baker Mayfield leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. And one final game to highlight. We wrap things up on Monday Night Football. And they've got a good one this week between the LA Chargers and the Dallas Cowboys. In the game you're watching, it was Mason Rudolph with a strong first half throwing the football. He's over 300 yards passing already. How high can he go? To find out, let's kick it back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
How high can Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer fly? We'll find out.
3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments.
Just a little bit higher would have been right straight to him.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there.
Rudolph looks, Rudolph has to run.
Got a couple more downs to play with.
Ooh.
Take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
So that's okay, because I can go for him fourth down if I don't get it here.
From the gun on third down, it's Rudolph.
Rudolph looks, Rudolph runs. First down and 10 for the Lions.
The 40-yard line.
Mighty Lions.
A gain of 11 and a first down.
And the first down by Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Rudolph on first down.
Rudolph goes. He looks for Gabriel. Ooh, incomplete. The Warsaw flag.
Falls incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, and that'll bring up second down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been
Rudolph
some good
looks.
numbers.
Good sack, damn.
Too much. Down he goes. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Third and long, it's Rudolph. That escapes the sack. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there?
Yeah, how about
a nice
that?
attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Oh.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And it's second down.
But sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
Oh. Hey, Gabriel, do you want to catch something or just got to let it fall?
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it
Knowing
again.
me, I'm going to throw it again, and it's completed.
Fire another one into the end zone.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guy
deflected.
playing defense.
Very good.
Because not
All right,
ordinarily
cool.
thought as a pass catcher,
Get off.
it often works when
Reed, he's got it. Touchdown.
Detroit. Jordan Reed, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Lions have got it on cruise control. Such an art to dot the I, just get the feet in right there against the line before going out of bounds.
Such an incredibly graceful, athletic play, but also a lot of practice goes into it. They work on that to make sure that they learn how to train their feet to get down in bounds.
Gostkowski with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Flush, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
That is true. That is true. Nice job, Bradley Chubb.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
All right, here we go. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Nope.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Brandon, we're into the 2nd half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why. I think it's time to open things up and start really trying to move the ball.
Here's Jackson. To the side.
Oh, good catch.
Heck of a catch as he was able to get
Yeah, what a
both feet
hell
in.
of a catch that
It's
was.
a pickup
But
of 13, but they're still
yeah,
a bit
guess
short.
what, 4th down.
It'll be 4th down.
I know where we're headed on this. Terrific catch, gets his feet down, sets up a 4th down and short situation.
oh, did you just fumble that ball?
Why didn't he get to the 1st down marker running his route?
And oh, that is going to be a safety.
Wow,
but
what the?
Fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So
Wow.
the defense does their job. They get rid of that 0 on the scoreboard. Now we'll see if their offense can come to play.
Well, that's the way you get things started,
that's
right?
weird.
Score
I don't know
yourself
how
on
to-
defense,
That's
give the ball
happened.
back to your
Okay.
offense and tell them, let's go. We're in the game now.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL
On
EA
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Back now in Baltimore. And this is a blowout.
I did not
so
know
far
how
as we
I
get set
caused that
for the
safety,
fourth
but
quarter. A
you
very
know, you're
one-sided
welcome,
affair.
Ravens.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of
Jesus.
midfield.
8 for 8.
Great
We have
way
a
to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
God damn.
His position,
Not
and
bad.
he's listed as a tight end,
Not-
but he certainly
not bad,
doesn't
Jackson.
run like one, and that's what we're seeing more
Wish
and
we
more
can
coming
cause
into
an
the
incomplete
league.
pass,
Those guys who
but-
can run, make plays after the catch.
Shit,
and
we're
gain
a
that
turnover.
additional
Come on
yardage.
now.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game.
Yeah, there's that complete
Throwing on
pass.
first
Almost
down, but
turnover.
This one winds up to be incomplete. And incomplete.
Never
as
won
he
in
was
turnovers
knocked as he
again.
threw it, and it took the ball off course.
That's how my defense is.
So now
But still
second and
don't
10
have any
after the
yet this game.
incompletion on first down.
It's all right though.
Now let's go. 3-19.
Go.
Here's Jackson throwing again. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
There it is.
And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield, and the Lions have recovered.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I
5 times, only caught one
have
pass.
to fill a little bit. You want to regale
Impressive.
us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
There you go.
Everyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. Now Rudolph on first down. And now he'll tuck it and run. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Rudolph now to throw. He dumps it down to Ingram. The great move couldn't free him. Taken down at the 10.
That's okay.
A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Rudolph throwing on second down, fighting to stay upright. But in the end,
Oh.
the pressure too great, and he goes down.
How do you call that a sack? That's a loss of 1.
Able
Loss
to
of
get
3.
in there and take him
Okay.
down for a loss of 3.
Cool. 2 minutes left.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The Lions on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Rudolph. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents.
That plays
now,
49
because they
yards,
see
2
them
minutes,
coming and
22
think,
seconds.
We've got no shot to beat this team.
5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this
What is
final
the
drive
meaning
in a
of
one-sided game
shellac?
like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget to
And oh, caught up, and the Lions have recovered.
Big hitter fumble. Damn.
And I don't know that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing
hit.
a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
So here come the Lions now. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment, and to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Yeah, they pushed around, and now the final stages of this one.
Let's see if I could cut left.
Ingram again. Oh, and now he bowls him over. There goes Mark Ingram. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is...
That didn't work.
So another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off.
Quarter. Extra point, good by Gostkowski. And that will extend this big lead. Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
Must be a nice 21-14 game.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, Broncos. Still gonna win.
And now Baltimore gets
Rams,
set to
Cardinals.
take the field.
Ty,
Let's just
seriously,
be
bro?
frank. They're playing.
Come on,
for pride
Rams.
at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed,
28-24, that's
and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this.
That was a game.
5 yards on the catch there.
Must be
brings
nice,
up second
guys.
down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball, because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Yeah, defense. Y'all were just doing good. All game long.
Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays.
Oh, he was wide open.
Offside taken in by Galladay. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
You guys.
No wonder you're grinning. You just
Ryan.
beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I
Got
did,
a
my good
touchdown.
man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out now come the Lions. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you.
Oh, Gabriel, I almost had it.
I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, Why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just a...
Oh, really? Really, Rudolph, the red nose reindeer? Really? Shit, let me just get it back.
Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback and a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention.
Let me just get that ball back.
And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want...
This is caught inside the 15. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it? Yeah. This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head.
But that's
the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
Gostkowski the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Auto zone.
So for Detroit, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0
zone.
now to start this campaign. And they will head home next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, their season is on life support somewhat now.
Rip.
3-6. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL.
Guess what? It's going to be
on
me
EA Sports.
again. Peace.